Let's do the 3b. In this case, you can see that the degree of this polynomial is 4 and denominator degree is 3. So the degree of this is greater than degree of this. So we need to divide it. So let's divide it. Y to the power 4 plus y square minus 1 and then y cube plus y. So if you take y, this will be y to the power 4 plus y square. This will be 0 minus 1. Okay, so now we can write y to the power 4 plus y square minus 1 to be y cube plus y into y minus 1. Okay, that's what I have written here. Okay, so once you write this, you can divide by y cube plus y. So if you divide y cube plus y, then this will be eliminated, we'll get y, then minus y by y cube plus y. So this is the integrand now. So you can integrate y, this will be y square by 2 and then dy by y into y square plus 1. So now that the numerator has degree less than the denominator, we can do the partial fraction method. Okay, so the step 1 is done. Step 2 will be to factorize it, y cube plus y, into linear and quadratic factors. So in this case, it turns out to be that we have one linear factor, that is y minus 0, and remaining is y square plus 1, which cannot be further factorized into linear factor, because you can check the denominator, you will see that, not denominator, I mean discriminant, it will turn out to be less than 0. So there are no real roots. So now what will we do? Now, just like I told you before, for linear factor you take 1a, and then for quadratic factor you take by plus c. Okay, now if you equate it, you will get y into y square plus 1, then a into y square plus 1 plus by plus c multiplied by y. So this will be this one. Then what should you do now? You should collect coefficient of y square, y, and constant term. So equate coefficient of that's y square to 0, because here there is no y square term, and then also equate coefficient of y to be 0 because there is no y term here, and the constant will be 1. So you will get a plus b is equal to 0, c is equal to 0, and a is equal to 1. So now if you put a is equal to 1 here, b is equal to minus 1. So this thing reduces to a is 1, so this will be 1 by y, and this will be b is minus 1, so minus y by y square plus 1. So that's what I have written here. And c is 0, so we don't need to bother about that. And now if you integrate 1 by y, you will get ln mod y. And then if you ask me how to integrate this thing, you take yeah, I think I made a mistake here. This shouldn't be tan inverse. So how should we integrate this? First, write 2 by 2. Okay, this is 1, so I can take 2 inside. This will become minus 2y y square plus 1. Now take u to be y square, then du is equal to 2y dy. So you will get 2y will be 2y dy, so du and then minus half. Okay, so 2y dy I have written it as du, and then minus I have taken outside, 2 is sitting there, y square plus 1 will be u plus 1. Now you can integrate this will be ln mod u plus 1 by 2 minus 1. So this will turn out to be 2 ln u plus 1, u is y square, so y square plus 1. So what should we do next? Yeah, we have found the integration of dy by y cube plus y. So first this thing is, we have already written it down, y square, this thing, okay, y square by 2 minus dy y into y square plus 1, this thing. So you can put this mod y minus 1 by 2 ln y square plus 1. Okay, so this is your answer. And now let's see question number 3c. Okay, in this what you have to do is you take sin y to is equal to t. So we are using the substitution theorem, so if you differentiate it you will get cos y dy is equal to dt. So this will be dt and this will be t square plus t minus 6. Now again you see the numerator has degree less than the denominator degree, so you can use the method of partial fraction. But yeah, I already know what is the we have to first factorize the denominator. To factorize it you just write it like this, and then you will see this and then this. Now I already know that if, let's see, let's write it down. This will be equal to 1 by 5 5 by 5 and into 2 minus t minus 2 t plus 3. Okay, so 5 by 5 is 1, so that's why I have written it down like that. Now you can use t plus 3 minus t minus 2. This 5 I am writing as t plus 3 minus t minus 2. You can write it like this, by 5 and then t minus 2 t plus 3. So actually what I wanted to say is this thing, if you do a by t minus 2 plus b by a1 by t minus 2 a2 by t plus 3, you will get 1 by 5 as a1 as 1 by 5 and a2 also minus 1 by 5. So you can do this on your own, this thing, that a1 is equal to 1 by 5 and a2 is equal to minus 1 by 5. Same trick that you write uh, you write the denominator as fa- into factors of linear factors, and then what you do is you, since the power of this factor is 1, both the factor appears one time only, you take one constant by t minus 2, then a2 by t plus 3, and then you solve the equation, and then equate the coefficient according to, I mean, what is in the left hand side. You make power of t squared 0, power of t to be 0, and then the constant must be 1, like we did in the previous question. You will get your a1 and a2, and from there you will see that a1 is equal to 1 by 5, a2 is equal to minus 1 by 5, and then you can write like this. Then you know what to do. This will be ln t minus t minus 2, and then minus ln t plus 3. So what is our t? We have earlier taken t to be sine y, so this will be sine y minus 2, and then this will be sine y plus 3. So this is this, and then mod, because if you sine y is between minus 1 to 1, so if you subtract minus 2 from it, it will be negative value. So the thing is, this will be always be negative. So to open the mod, you need to take 2 minus sine y, because ln x is only defined for x greater than equal to 0. Okay, so in this case sine y is between minus 1 to 1, but if you add 3 to it, it will be from 2 to 3. So this will be always positive, so no need of mod. It will open like this. So this is your answer. Yeah, so this finishes our discussion on 3C. Thank you.